Welcome to BoardSuite, your secure, on-demand board portal solution to help you manage, organize, and share your organization's confidential information. Today, we're going to do an overview of what BoardSuite can do for you and your organizations you're involved with. Once you've created your login and password in BoardSuite, simply type it in and click on Login. The first page you land to is called the Personal Dashboard. This is all about you. Here's a few things about the personal dashboard that's going to make your life a lot easier. One, you can manage all the different types of organizations you're involved with. That could be a private company, a public company, a not-for-profit, including condo boards. You can have an unlimited number of organizations that you're involved with here in BoardSuite. Right below it, BoardSuite brings you a synchronized calendar of all the upcoming board meetings or action items that are being involved in your organizations that you're working with. On the left-hand side, you have the action buttons, and here is where you can register additional organizations that you wish to be involved with. In the middle is where we call the BoardSuite community. Here you'll be able to watch videos on how to register additional organizations, how to set up your organization, how to invite people into your organization. And below it, we like to tell you a little bit more about BoardSuite, an award-winning company. Up on top, you see the blue bar, which is what we call your personal profile bar. Here, you click on personal profile and you fill out information about you. A few things you should know about this information. One, this is not searchable by anyone within BoardSuite. Two, this information is only shared with the organizations you're involved with, since you have a fiduciary duty to provide them with that information. Just by simply clicking on Dashboard, and it will automatically bring you to the front of your personal dashboard. On every single page on BoardSuite, on the right-hand side, you will find a help for this page. By simply clicking on it, another menu will appear to give you all an example of where you're at the moment and what all the features that you can use in BoardSuite at this time. So let's dive in and find out how BoardSuite works. So let's go into this account called TVtropolis. So TVtropolis is an organization that's been set up in BoardSuite. It is a demo account. Here we are now inside the organization dashboard. As you'll notice, there's no drop-down menus, there's no advertising within the organization or your personal dashboard. It's very easy to navigate. By simply clicking on the tabs, you will automatically start seeing what's inside of them. So everything is plain English that everybody can understand. So let's walk through the beginning. So the Home tab is where BoardSuite displays all the activities going on in your organization at the moment, what kind of events you have going on, what kind of documents have been uploaded recently, what tasks haven't been completed yet by the organization, and of course the most important part in this organization is the equity. The next tab is the setup. Here is where you can set up the organization by providing all the necessary details in order to customize it for yourself, by providing the name of the organization, address, phone number, and including the logo of the organization that will display it in reports that BoardSuite provides. On the document area, BoardSuite nicely displays a complete international standard of minute book. So all the blue folders in BoardSuite are already set for you. All you need to do is simply upload the documents from your current minute book into the necessary folders. But BoardSuite also allows you to add additional folders into the document area that your organization will need, and those are represented in the color yellow. You can add those folders, delete them, move them around. BoardSuite also provides you a nice calendar so you can manage all the board meetings or committee meetings that your organization will have. You can also use this calendar in order to provide all the organization events that are going to alert all your board members, and in the people area, is where you can have all the information about who your board of directors are, your officers, your advisors, who are your shareholders, your option holders, and warrant holders. Here, by simply clicking on the individual's name, in BoardSuite, it will automatically provide you the full details of that information on that individual, including when they became a director and an officer, including their holdings and any other type of involvement they have within the organization. We also manage what organizations you're dealing with, your insurance, your law firms, your auditors. Committees. Here you can actually have all the different types of committees that you have in your organization, and they can have private data rooms within the data room, so they can share documents between themselves. And one of the most important tabs that we have in BoardSuite is managing your capitalization table in your organization. Here you can clearly see in a snapshot what the holdings are of the organization, right from the number of shares you have outstanding, options, and warrants. And by simply clicking on any of these columns, it will automatically break it down and start showing you all the different types of holdings you have. You can even break it down even further. It will give you the detail of every transaction you have, of the type of options you have outstanding in your organization. You can sort it by price, by quantity, and by date. In BoardSuite, you can also manage contracts. Here, you can manage all the organization's material agreements that board has deemed that need to be approved, such as executive compensation, office space. Basically, what you're bringing is being fully transparent with your board of directors at all times, making them aware what the commitments are on behalf of the organization. And as I said before, on every single page in BoardSuite, you will find this red bar, rectangular bar that you can simply click on, and it will provide you help at any of the pages that you're in if you're needing some assistance. So that, in a nutshell, is a quick overview on how BoardSuite works for a privately held or publicly held company.